What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Blades with Bill. I'm Bill. Hope everybody's having a great day. And today we're going to be talking about, as you can see here, the Hogue Deka. But not this one, because that one's in 20 CV. That one's been out for a while. Today we're going to talk about this one, which is a little different. As you can see there, it says CPM Magnacut. So instead of 20 CV, this guy's in Magnacut. Now, I know a lot of us have bought this knife already. I know when it first dropped on just about every site, almost every one of them sold out within a few days of most varieties of it, because it does come in a couple of different things. Like, obviously, this is the clip point. They do come in a Warncliffe with a dual ground. It's thinner in some areas of it and then thicker in other areas. Out towards the tip, it's a little thicker. But I don't have one of those versions here. If I can, I'll insert a picture of it. But we have polymer handles, deep carry clip, the Able lock, which is Hogue's version of the Axis lock that Benchmade made famous. And honestly, get it worked in a little. There we go. I think Hogue does a pretty dang good job of the crossbar type lock. It's very smooth from Hogue. Now, we're going to do a little comparison between these two. I did a video cutting with both of them today. I had sharpened both of them to the same angle, which was 18 degrees on the Worksharp Precision Adjust system with the upgrade, so it has all three rods. And a screaming sharp edge. Just a screaming sharp edge on both. I mean, seriously sharp edge. And that's after only taking and going back to the 600 grit stone and going from there back up to giving it the best edge I can on the precision adjust. After cutting through cardboard that, you know how we all are, we all order stuff off of anywhere and everywhere online anymore. So we get stuff in packages. Gotta break the cardboard down, like I said. So I did a video cutting it. The two of these guys are pretty close. Sharpening them even, like, you don't notice a huge difference, which is, you don't notice a huge difference in hardness from the way they sharpen, which is kind of sad because if I understand Magnacut correctly, it can probably actually get harder than 20 CV and hold a nice edge at that hardness. So it probably could do a whole lot better than it is from Hogue. I don't really know. I've never had a whole lot of experience with Magnacut. So, but I know it did in the cuts outperform the 20 CV by a little bit, but I mean, just counting the number of strips that I cut, both were very. The Magnacut was just over 200, and the 20 CV was like 180. So they're pretty close when it comes to edge retention, but the one upside to these guys both is they were made to be competition for the Benchmade bug out, and everyone loves the bug out, sort of. I personally think the regular Grivery scales versions, the scales are just so thin and light that it's weird. It's I'm not used to having a knife that I can actually just try and cut with, and I can feel the handles actually squeezing together. It's kind of weird. If you get some that have G10, or if you buy aftermarket scales and put G10 scales on the bug out, it's a great knife. But you're still paying 160, 150, depending which version of the bug out you get for the regular size bug out. And it's only S30V, 20 CV, and it's 165. Now, this is the one that's better, though. CPM Magnacut. And it's 128 almost every online retailer out there. I mean, there's no reason not to pick this knife up. If you want a lightweight knife that is sturdy, dependable feeling, are you going to go out and chop down a tree? No, it's not made for that. Not even close. But could you take this out, and if you were going on a hike, so you had a lightweight knife and you didn't really notice that it was in your pocket? Yeah. It comes in at 2.1 ounces. That's it. The bug out, regular bug out, comes in at, I think it's 185 or 1.85, sorry. 1.85 ounces. 185 ounces. Whew. So it's one of those that, yeah, the Deka weighs a little more, but not enough to worry about. So go ahead, if you want a lightweight knife with a great steel from a great company, and personally I think that Hogue is massively underrated. I think they make very good knives. And if you haven't tried out a Hogue, definitely try them. They're definitely worth the money. Again, like I said, this guy is pretty much 128 everywhere. This guy was for the red Damascus scales, if I remember correctly, was a Knife Center exclusive that was right around the same price as everywhere else, like 165 for a very nice lightweight knife with 20 CV blade. And if you've never used a knife that closes so easily one-handed, anything with a crossbar lock, so nice for how they close. You can use it to open them. Let me show a little bit up close on this guy. Now, you do get a deep carry pocket clip. Hogue, the only issue I have with this knife, those screws, man. Those pocket screws are sticking out of there going, hey, look at me, look at me. It's going to get caught in your pocket every time you take and put it in. Take it out. It's annoying. Use some flat screws. I know you know what flat screws are. Come on. And I know you do because this, just a little size comparison. Some people have this guy now because it's been getting talked about a little bit more here lately because they came out with a new version of it. But there's the SIG K320 Nitron with the Able lock. It's made by Hogue, obviously. But that's all you gotta do. I mean, it's so good. Hogue definitely knows what they're doing when it comes to the crossbar style lock. For a little more size comparison, the Benchmade Griptilian and the Mini Grip. Now, obviously, the deck is bigger than the Mini Grip. Mini Grip's under 3. The regular Griptilian is almost 3.5 inches. But both are great knives. Another one that a lot of people have is the SOG Terminus XR. And, of course, can't do a video talking about a lock like this and talking about the bug out without a bug out. So, and it's not like there's anything wrong with this, but the regular version of it, because some of you may know that this is not a regular version. Yes, it is the 20 CV version, which is the only reason I even bought this knife, because I didn't want to spend the money that they asked for S30V. I didn't see that as being worth it. Hence the reason why I say you can find these guys, pick one up. So good. Thumb studs work great. If you want, you can do the whole reverse flick with it. You just kind of make sure your fingers are out of the way of those thumb studs, because they are on both sides, as this being an Able lock or a crossbar lock, as so many are, or the other ones that I showed you. If they have a reversible pocket clip, it's completely ambidextrous. There's no reason why a left-handed person can't use this knife. None whatsoever. I mean, I can't, but I'm not very good left-handed with many things. I'm a righty, so. But if you are a lefty, great option for a knife. If you don't like having to buy specially made left-handed knives, which some companies do make, For the most part, though, they just give you a reversible pocket clip and tell you to figure out how to close it, basically. So, good option for people who are left-handed. Everybody, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Give me a little comment down below saying, good job. Try and share this. Subscribe for me. And I'll be bringing you more content soon. So everybody have a good day. Stay safe.